Hey Sagittarius, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world, when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I want to look at your tarot scopes for November 2021. This is for your sun sign, your rising sign, or if your moon is in Sag, by all means join me. This is a general reading, but if it resonates, claim it. If not, come back to it in a week or so. It might hold something for you then. As with all my readings, use your own intuition so that you can interpret the messages that are best for you. All right, let's get started. I'm using my Revealing Light Oracle, and I'm also, which is details of which are on my website. I'm also using my what is it? Let's take a look. The new Mythic Tarot, and also the Journey of Love Oracle cards. Alrighty, let's get started. Sagittarius. Straight away, I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing the what is like a cross, sort of like defending yourself. But I'm seeing the Knight of Wands, which means that not a lot's going to hold you back this month. The Knight of Wands talks, is quick. I think you're going to be on the front foot with anything that motivates or gives you passion. That can be something as simple as an exercise regime through to a project at work, through to putting your dreams into action, taking action on your goals and on your dreams. Okay, not much, as I said, it's going to be a barrier for you. So what is the overarching message from Spirit? 3 cards, please, from Spirit for November for Sagittarians. What is the Yeah, putting the sword down. You're not going to be... It's like, if you've been fighting with people, if there's been like a truth or truths that have come forward, it's like you can breathe, you can rest a bit, because this month it's all about motivation for you. It's all about the essence, remembering who you are. This is Neptune in Pisces. So, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Jupiter used to rule Pisces. So Sagittarians, yes, it is about higher learning. Yes, it is can be about the law. And universal law as well. Yes, it is about forward movement and that Knight of Wands. Yes, it is about passion and motivation. Yes, it is about getting behind causes. But it is also about a kind of inner knowing that Sagittarians have. Similar to Pisceans, who are the most, one of the most psychic of signs in the zodiac, but Sagittarians as well. It's like they have an ability to see a little bit further into the future as a result of the expansiveness of their ruler Jupiter. Now, all of that has got to do with your crown chakra. This is about getting in touch with the essence of who you are. That is the card in this deck, the essence of who you are. And if you're wondering who that is, go back to the inner child. Go back to the inner Sagittarian, the inner child, who you were, the essence, who you were, who you are, the essence of who you are. Cooperation, possible and the impossible, Mercury in Libra. Conflict and resolution are the building blocks of learning. You're not going to be fighting with anyone. As I said, this is all about the essence of who you are. The Sagittarian card in the tarot is Temperance, which is healing, moderation and balance. Here we have Strength, and this is about self-knowledge, self-acceptance and awareness of your value are worth contemplation. That's how you get to the essence of who you are. Divine connection, when we connect with spirit, life offers an abundance we may not have noticed before. If you've been feeling flat, over it, that's all about to change. You're about to be supercharged with that Sagittarian energy. And what does the Sagittarian energy do? It gallops forward. So you're back in that fire element. Motivation, passion, going after your goals. Okay, so let's have a look. Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius? Yeah, you have been in a period of anxiety, but it's like been a self-imposed anxiety. It's that Eight of Swords sort of stuff. But with the Eight of Swords, there's a reason why you're enclosing yourself in anxiety, or you're worrying, you're overthinking, over-worrying. It's because you have to figure something out. Well, that you've done that. Been there, done that. This time anyway. And let's have a look at what's coming up, please, for Sagittarius in November 2021. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. It's also business. It's also money streams. You choose which is appropriate for you. What's crossing you, or what is the other signifier card, doesn't necessarily mean it's crossing you. Two signifier cards. Energies are blending, like conjunctions in astrology. They're blending. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So your focus is on business. It's on creating sustainability. If you're retired, again, whatever your income streams are, there's something around moving forward sustainably and reliably. This is earth energy, and it's also around your security. Need not necessarily be a material symbol, even though it is in these cards. It can be about your inner self, finding your inner essence, obtaining that wisdom, reliability. Not much is going to throw you. That's what these cards are saying in November. Yeah, Eight of Swords is the foundation of the reading. Absolutely, Sagittarius. And I won't go too far into that because I've just been speaking about that. So, self-imposed restriction is the foundation of the reading. And I would ask you, what have you got to learn from this? What have you got to learn from self-imposed restriction? This person can get easily out of that prison. And this angelic person, is waiting there for you to do just that. Your guardian angel's been pretty patient with you in the recent past. Okay, Six of Cups, the past. You've been thinking a lot about the past. What might have prompted this Eight of Swords feeling is what you've lost in the past. People you've lost in the past. You've been living a little bit in the past. Let's see what's crowning the Moon card. Okay, so we have a lot coming up in Sagittarius. We've got the new moon in Scorpio on November the 4th, and I think an eclipse in later on in the month of November. The Moon card, around those times, watch. The Moon is also, this is a three-headed dog here. The Moon is about things emerging, coming to the surface. Could be the illumination as well. The sun is brilliant in its illumination, but the moon can also inform and speak to us in a way that the sun can't, in a very deep, emotional way. Okay. What's in the near future? Page of Pentacles. Moving forward, some of you could get a win or some kind of extra money in the future. But it's also this security. Now you've got the king, the page, the king, the knight, and the page all in the one reading. This could be children or grandchildren as well. But I think this is for you. This is moving forward, having reconnected with the essence of who you are. This is moving forward with your hopes, with your dream, with your work, whatever that happens to be. Eight of Pentacles, it's your work. Okay, this is the card of the skilled apprentice, crafting something. And the Knight of Wands, here you are. Oh, you don't have to be in the workforce to necessarily be skilled and doing something and in demand for something that you do extremely well, something that you love doing, Sagittarius. This is lovely reading. The High Priestess. Intuition, you had the Neptune and Pisces. Some of you could be drawing on your intuition, your inner knowing, which gives you that hope The other thing that Sagittarians do really well is they share hope. So, intuitive. Pay attention to your intuition in November. The Nine of Wands, again, this is a gift. Nine of Wands is about boundaries. This is about really staying safe in the storm. How do you stay safe through the essence of who you are? Look at the light. Look at the light here, the wands here preventing this ship from going onto these rocks. The light is guiding them away from the rocks. So, boundaries. Not straying back into areas which you know are no good for you. Being firm in yourself. Not allowing anyone to literally push you around, push you onto those rocks. Being guided by your own wisdom, this is Sagittarius's card. Your own fire energy, your own focus on what motivates you, what you can bring to the table, with your passion, your innate passion. And if you have to say no to people, say no. This is about you being you. Okay, the Ten of Wands. So what has really brought this situation on? You could have been in the past 6 months or so. I don't know why I chose 6 months, but I did. You could have been overworking. There could have been situations in your life that have been really difficult. This could be what led you to the Eight of Swords. It's not being able to see a way out of very difficult situations, but there is. And it is by putting boundaries up. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. Seems to me help is at hand. Seems to me that this could be a situation of three coming together to work on something. You're not doing this alone. You're not doing this alone. One more card. Judgment, yeah. Okay, so this heavy situation's coming to an end, an inevitable end. All things pass and you move more. It's hard to say whether the universe ended this or whether you, through your understanding and awareness of the Eight of Swords, what restricts you, have created this, because Sagittarians love their freedom. They love their freedom, and that's what it's about in November for you. The Seven of Cups, making choices, having to make choices to gain more control, and the Seven of Swords, again, what is sabotaging you, what is not real, even if it is based on a lie, someone lying to you, you have always the power to work through that, to see through that truth. And that's what generates the hope, the Star card. Opening Pandora's box, but gosh, what comes out? Butterflies. Butterflies and dragonflies. For some Sagittarians, November is a month to follow your passion, to follow the fire in your heart, to pursue your dreams, whatever they may be. It's a big theme, I think, for fire signs this month. From the Journey of Love, let's have a look. This is a new oracle, so I might read a sentence or two. We'll see. We'll see what I need to do when I pick the card up. So what is one card, please, for Sagittarians to encapsulate this reading? One message, please, from Spirit, from the Journey of Love oracle. One message, please. Woman of Light. Oh, this is like the High Priestess. I'm not even going to go to the book. This is about you bringing your light, the light of your passion, your ability, your optimism, your ability to rally the troops, to create motivation in others, to bring forward your expansive intuitive feelings and knowledge. This is the essence of who you are. This is what you must do in November. Bring it forward. And this is what you will be doing in November. So thank you, Sagittarians, for tuning in. I'll be back again with another reading soon. Bye for now.